today I will show you the new version of 2026 Autodesk Inventor Professional 2026, and this is the user interface of all the Inventor tools. And let's start. Create a new, and you will find all the templates here. And uh, let's start with the sheet metal the metric system, and hit create. So these are all the tools in sheet metal, uh, sheet metals and 3D model, sketch, animate, speak, inspect, tools, manage, view, environment, collaborate, fusion. So I will start with the sketch part of the Autodesk Inventor 2026, and let's start it. The part one, sketch. So when you hit start new sketch, it will show you the plane, three plane, whatever plane you want to draw, just click on it and it will go inside the sketch. So there is a sketch tools like a line, circle, arc, rectangular, and many tools to edit the sketch. Line has many types: SP line, crescent curve, bridge curve. Circle has a ellipse and tangent circle and everything. Arc has three types of arc. We can do 3 point tangent and center point. Rectangular has many types with the slots and polygon. So let's start with one geometry right now. Let's start with the rectangular. So you have to just click and drag it to give the rectangular with the dimension button. You can dimension it, let's say 200 mm and 100 mm. So it will give you very easy dimension, whatever you want. And so after this rectangular, if you wanna curve this corner, you can use fillet button and just click two lines. And the radius you can change 6, 7. You can change it. You can put the text even anywhere, and it will give you this window. And you can put any say rectangular. So it will give you this. You can rotate these. Select the text. You can put a center point, and you can just do angle and done. So any text you can put it inside the text. You can change the font, you can the size, you can edit the text here. So this is a line function, similar to the rectangular. Let's say if you want to draw the line, just click and drag it. You can dimension it 50 mm. If you want to put another line here, and you can even put the angle here. The dimension is very user-friendly function here. You can put the angle you want, the 45 you want. Similar, so SP line is similar to the line, but you can, this is like continuous line. You can just click to the point and you can go wherever you want. And after you done, you just click right click on it, and you can change it by moving this point, the curve, and you can modify the line after you. Similar, this is, I will show you the main function of the sketch today that is very useful, like it's fast. We use like a straight line very much of, and in this one, obviously circle, and you can just click and you can give the radius, let's say 50 mm. Sorry, the diameter, you can do 50 mm. You can double click on the dimension, you can change the diameter, say 100 mm. Similar, here is a tangent, let's say we have a three line, similar to this rectangular. We have a three line, let's say tangent. You have to select the line first, three. It will give you automatic circle inside the triangle. Ellipse is similar to the circle, but you have to select 2 points to do the to ellipse. So after you do the ellipse, you can just change the dimension even here to here, and yeah, that's one side only. And you can, if you wanna change it, you can just put all the line and check. So in the arc, in arc, three types. Let's say 3 points. So one, two, and you can 3 points. You can change the dimension here. You can change the radius of the arc. Say 100 mm. Similar in arc tangent. Let's say it is a line you wanna tangent arc to this line. Just click the line and you can do another point here. You can count this. You can sketch this point. So these are the main two. I will skip these. Let's say rectangular. Rectangular has many types. The main is useful function is rectangular and slot. Let's start with the center slot. So when you go here, so this is small. Click one point to second point and just drag it and it will create the slot. You can change the dimension here. Right, you can change the radius. It's 20. It will give it a nice slot. So after that, I will show you the move. Let's say you want to move this part somewhere inside the geometry. Say the rectangle, you want to move this part to here to here. You can just move it. Select the geometry, select the base point. You can just click on it and move to somewhere else. Similar in copy button. If you click on copy, select the geometry, select the base point. You can copy whatever slot you want, even any geometry you want. So next button is rotate. So first is select geometry, select the center any point that you want to rotate here, and you can rotate it and here and put that will rotate and done. So trim button. Next function is trim button. If you click on a trim, so it will cut down the line that it doesn't. Let's say if you just click it and drag it, it will delete the extra geometry that you doesn't want it. Say if you have these two lines and you want to clean the middle part here and the extra lines, you can just drag it and you can delete that lines. So I will skip these two. So let's say let's extend button. So extend is it's it will extend the line to the next point. Let's say if you click this line, it will go to the next point. Let's say this, click on it, it will extend the line. So in a split, similar to that, let's say split. So split button. So let's say we have two line of these. You wanna so it's a single line here. And there's a single line right now. If you wanna split in two line with these line, you have to just do split and just click on it and create two lines for you. Next function is scale. So when you click on the scale button, if you wanna double down the size or you have to scale it by 3 times, 4 times, just select the geometry and select the base point and yes, and it will scale it for you. If you wanna do double, just put 2, double, then done. So next is offset. Offset is a function that create a parallel line to any geometry. Let's say this is the one line I select. You want to offset it another line, say with 50 mm. You can offset it. You have a rectangle. If you want to offset another rectangle, create another parallel or rectangle, you can just click on it and put any dimension that you want in it with the geometry inside with certain distance. So let's talk about the next function pattern. So let's say if you have this small geometry here, if you want a pattern, let's say if you want to create a four lines, four row this side, four four column this side, four row this side, then you can create a multiple geometry at once with certain numbers. Let's start it. Let's say rectangular pattern. So it's first ask you to select geometry, and you have to put the directions. So direction, let's say this direction you want to go, you have to put this direction, and you can mirror the direction. Let's say this side, right? And so these will ask you about how many numbers do you want, how many rectangular do you want. So let's say I need 10 rectangular, and I put the dimensions. Let's say you have to put the bigger dimension to make it more gap between two geometry. So let's say yeah, so find some space here depending on the dimension of the geometry, and click OK. So it will give you the similar geometry with number of that. If you wanna go same thing, if you wanna go, so if you wanna edit, so if you wanna edit the pattern, then you can just click on the second geometry, not the main geometry, second geometry, and right click on it and edit pattern. It will perform the same window that happened first time. You want to go in a second direction as well. Let's say three row. Same. It will give you the another three row of that and click OK. So it will go in both directions with certain distance. Let's talk about the circular pattern. So, so let's put the circle here, small circle, and you want to go circular pattern. For this window, geometry, and you have to select the axis, the center point. It will be these. Um, yeah, so for center point, let's say on the circle, you want to do circle, like six circle around this circle. So you have to select geometry here. Axis, you have to select this. So it will give you the whatever number you want. Let's say 8 you want, 10, it will give you 10 circle. You need some distance from the axis. Then you can get the circle. And you can put the angle you want. You doesn't want all the 360-degree. You want like 180, and let's say it's 5, right? So it can give you the half pattern. It is depending on the angle that you want. 70, 60. So you can add this pattern. So mirror. Let's talk about the mirror. So if you want to mirror this rectangle, let's say this geometry, you want to mirror it with this line here, like a vertical line. You have to just click on the mirror, select geometry, and select the mirror line. And similar here, let's say if you want to mirror this rectangle, click on the mirror, select this geometry. If you can use same geometry mirror line here, and another 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 geometry. So dimension, so use it before, so you can select it, align dimension as well. You can select the angle as well. You can double click on it and change the angle, any angle, you can change the size. So this is very user friendly. But let's talk about the constraint. So you have many constraints here: coincident constraint, collinear constraint. You can fix it, concentric constraint. You have parallel constraint, horizontal, vertical, tangent. So constraint. Let's talk about one example. Let's say you have this line here. You have another line parallel. You wanna make it parallel. Let's let's select parallel constraint. Select one line, second line. It will parallel to the second. Similar here, if you wanna do horizontal. So this is the horizontal line. If you wanna this, let's say this you wanna make this parallel, and it's already parallel. It's already vertical constraint. So it will not give you the vertical constraint. It's already have a constraint here. When you select the line, it will give you the constraint. So these are the constraints, all of them. And so I show you the main function of the sketch today. And this is a very useful function. You can do any sketch with the dimensions and the drawings and everything. You can do it. And you have to just click the finish and go out of the sketch. Then you can use it, sheet metal, 3D model, functions. And I'll show you in the next video about that. Okay, thank you so much.